This is an update to a video I made not too long ago concerning Dcfs took my son for 3 days. I'm making this video just to show you all how unfair and the fact that the court system and Dcfs have something against parents who are sickly that's still raising kids. See my eye? On Friday, March the 21st, my son had a radiology scheduled at the hospital. And because there's no medical transportation and I'm the only driver in the house with license, I had to drive him like this. Eyes just shut. Yes, that posed a big danger. And when we got to the hospital for his appointment, all the medical staff that was in our path, they all saw my eye. No one said anything. Well, I have an eye infection, and it's really bad. One of the worst eye infections I've ever even had. And yet, because of Dcfs and all their threats, if I miss an appointment with my son, even one appointment, how they coming to take him from me for good, and I'll never get him back. So yeah, they opened up a case against me, called it a FCS case, and I have to make these appointments with my son for any and all medical appointments. And I just want you all to be aware that what I have in my this infection, you can catch it. I'm not even supposed to leave the house. And with no one at this hospital saying anything to me or making me leave or anything, continued on to the finish till we was done and we left on our own. No one opened up their mouth. Just goes to show that these medical professionals, that staff people, they only care about themselves. And the fact that you need to protect yourself, even in the hospital. Because that's where you catch the most infections and sickness, is being in the hospital setting. Believe it or not. So, yeah, this is my eye. This is Sunday, March the 23rd. And I'm making this video as an update how I went to the hospital on Friday, the 21st, with my son. Why? Why did I risk it? At the threat of losing my son? You darn real. I risked it. I sure did. I risked our lives because I don't want them removing my son. So I did what I had to do as a mother. It was a calculated risk, and I took it. All I want to say to all the parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, whoever you are that's raising kids, if you love your children, fight for them. Please do not give Dcfs the power to just come and kidnap your kid from you. You have to take a stand. You have to show up to court. You got to let the whatever judge in your courtroom know those are my kids, and can't nobody love and protect and shelter my kids the way I can. Because the minute you show you don't care, the judge gonna make sure you never get them kids back, because that's his job. And Dcfs works for the judge. And the judge works for the state. Because that's how they get paid, through the state. It's all state money. So the more kids they can kidnap, the bigger the paycheck for them. And even though they open up a case, they are doing absolutely jack for my son. Besides, using his name to secure a bigger check. It's all about the money. They don't love these kids they taking from these homes. They looking at how they can benefit from taking these kids from their home and their families and the people that love them. Now, I'm not saying that the world is full of all good people, because it's not. Just like the world ain't full of all bad people. I'm just saying, if you love your kids, take a stand. And just know, I'm here if you ever need someone to talk to, a shoulder to lean on. I'm not guaranteed that I will have any advice, because my advice ain't worth nothing, as you can see. Because if I had good advice, I would have heeded my own advice, and I wouldn't be going through what I'm going through. But they went back to 2002 and said I missed 23 appointments for my son. They had to go back 3 years to build this case against me. 3 years. And before they even contacted me, they pulled my medical file from the same hospital and saw I've been in and out the hospitals having surgery after surgeries after surgeries. And it's like the system is not for people who are sickly. And they criminalizing me for being sick and calling it medical neglect. But I never heard of medical neglect if you are hospitalized under doctor's care being hit with medical neglect. I never heard of mama or father get up from their grave because tomorrow is their son or daughter's doctor's appointment. I have to take care of me as well in order to continue to take care of my children. But medical neglect is not. It's not that at all. Sickly? Sickly? Yes, I am. But neglectful? Never. Never will I ever be that. I love my kids way too much to neglect anything about them. God didn't build me that way. My father was one of the best fathers ever, and the best role. He set out the best example as far as being a father that any man could ever do for their child. So if you watch this video to the end, and if you haven't hit the subscribe button, please do. Follow me and my son. You might be going through something similar or worse. I'm here. Go back and watch some of my past YouTube videos, or follow me on TikTok, or follow me on The Truth Is Real on Facebook, or Lanice Darden Mall on Facebook. You can see how bubbly and happy my son has always been. And sickly, he doesn't even look like he has anything like he has going on with him. Because he was born into a loving, happy family, that's there for each other. So just subscribe, follow us, leave a comment, smash that like button, let me know you there.